sheet, but I'm going to use my sheet.
Okay.
I've been practicing, but I'm not all right, so walk in my room. Hi, I'm Talina. I'm a U.S. Psychology and Nursing student, and I'm going to be performing your musculoskeletal exam today. Is that okay? Okay, very good. All right, so first I'm going to begin by inspecting a joint. I'm going to select your knee just because it's easily accessible. So the first thing I'm going to look at is I'm looking at the color of this knee compared to this one. It looks, the color appears to be the same. I don't note any swelling when I'm comparing them. I'm going to palpate this knee, okay? All right, so I don't see or feel any masses or deformities. The temperature of each knee appears to be the same. Did you feel any tenderness as I was palpating those? You did.
Actually,
Which
really
one?
hurts.
I'm so
It's
sorry.
my left one. It's okay.
Okay, so oh yeah, it is your left one. I'm sorry, but I didn't. Maybe a little bit right there. Otherwise, it doesn't really look that swollen. I'm sorry. You should have told me I could have picked your elbow. Okay, so now I'm going to move on to strength. Okay, so I'm going to start with your arms. So I want you to hold your arms up like this, and I'm going to get you to pull against me. Very good. And then push against me. Very good. Okay, so I'm going to do the same thing with your legs. So push against me. Okay, pull against me. Very good. And then I'm going to see if you can lift your legs up off the table. Good. Very good. Okay. So I would grade your strength throughout as a 5 out of 5. 5 out of 5 for your arms and for your lower extremities. Okay. All right. So now we're going to start doing your range of motion for your joints. So if you want to just go ahead and stand up with me. So let's see how everybody can see you. You stand right here and I'll stand right here. Okay, so we're going to start with your temporomandibular joints. I want you to open your mouth, protrude your lower jaw, and then slide from side to side. Okay, very good. So now we're going to move on to your neck, and I did not note any audible crepitation as you were doing that. You can say no audible crepitation noted with each one, or you can say it at the end, whichever is comfortable for you. Okay, so now we're going to move on to your neck. So we're going to flex, extend, hyperextend. Okay. Now I want you to keep your shoulders stationary, and we're going to try to touch our ear to our shoulder. Okay, then we're going to do the other side, and then we're going to look from side to side. Now in the exam room, y'all are going to be like this, so y'all are going to be facing each other, okay? So we did neck, let's do shoulders, okay? So we're going to do flexion, keep your elbows straight, extension, hyperextension. Okay, then I'm going to do abduction, adduction. Okay, then we're going to do internal rotation, which is going to be like this. And then we're going to do external rotation, which is going to be like this. Okay, full range of motion and no audible crepitation noted. So now we're going to do our elbows. So we're going to flex, extend, and then hyperextend if you can. Just lock them, that's okay. All right, full range of motion, no audible crepitation noted. So now we're going to do wrists and hands. So we're going to flex, extend, hyperextend. We're going to do ulnar deviation, radial deviation, and then we're going to do pronation. Oh, that's the elbow. I skipped that. Excuse me. I'm going to go back. I just realized I forgot something on the elbow. So let's go back to the elbow. We're going to do pronation and supination. Okay, so let's go back to the wrist. I'm so sorry. So we're going to do ulnar deviation, radial deviation. Okay. Full range of motion, no audible crepitation noted. So now let's do our fingers. So I'm going to get you to make a fist. I'm going to get you to open your fingers. Then I'm going to get you to touch each of your fingers to your thumb, and then take your thumb and touch it to the base of your pinky. Very good. Okay. Make sure I didn't forget anything else. I did. Okay, let's move on to the hip. So we're going to, you may want to grab onto that table over there just so you can. There you go. So we're going to flex, extend, hyperextend. Okay, we're going to do abduction. So I'm going to take you out like that. And then adduction, put it back to your body. Very good. Then we're going to pull your knee up like this. We're going to do internal rotation. Then we're going to do external rotation. Very good. I think I might have heard just a little bit of crepitation when you were doing that internal and external rotation. Otherwise, you had full range. You had full range of motion, but I think I heard a little crepitation. But for everything else so far, we've had full range of motion, no audible crepitation. Okay, so we did our hip. Let's do our knee. So we're going to bend our knee, flex our knee. I'm sorry, that was wrong. Flex our knee, extend our knee, and hyperextend it if you can. Okay, very All right, so let's move on to the ankle and foot. So for your ankle, I'm going to get you to plantar flex, so point your toe to the ground. We're going to dorsiflex, we're going to point our toe to the ceiling. We're going to do inversion, so we're going to kind of roll your ankle in, very good, and then eversion, roll your ankle out, okay? Now for our toes, we're going to flex your toes, so my patient would have their sock and shoe off so that I could see this. Flex your toes and extend your toes, okay? Make sure I didn't forget anything. Okay, so full range of motion, no audible crepitation noted. So now we're going to go to the spine, okay? So I'm going to get you to flex, so you're going to touch your toes, extend, hyperextend, okay? We're going to do lateral bend, so I'm going to get you to keep your hips stationary. We're just going to laterally bend to the right, to the left. We're going to twist, keeping your hips stationary. Twist, twist. Okay, very good. So that was full range of motion of your spine, no audible crepitation noted. So now what I'm going to get you to do is I'm just going to get you to turn around, and I'm going to look at your spine. And so for my patient, I would kind of open up their gown so I could see their spine. But her spine appears to be straight and aligned. Her shoulders are level. Her scapula appear to be level, and her iliac crests are level. Okay, I just need you to bend over just a little bit. You don't have to touch your toes. Very good. Okay, so her shoulders, her scapula, and her iliac crest are all level. You can stand back up. So I'd see no signs of scoliosis. And that concludes. Oh no, I got one more thing. Okay, so then I'm going to look at her profile. You stand up big and tall for me. There you go. Very good. So she is concave at the cervical spine, convex at the thoracic spine, and concave at the lumbar spine, and that's the normal curvature of the spine, okay? So all joints, you had full range of motion, you had a little crepitation in those hips. Otherwise, there was no crepitation anywhere else. I didn't see any signs of scoliosis. Let me go back in my mind to make sure that I did not forget anything. I don't think that I did. Did y'all see anything I forgot? Except where I forgot my supination and pronation. Okay, so that concludes my musculoskeletal assessment. How long was that?
7 minutes.
And I was
20
real
seconds.
disorganized.